in future, we're gonna join.
I want to go to this one of these things.
Yeah, I mean, what's coming up next, and ultimately, like, based on the moon, that's the big focus. Like, what's kind of the why? Like, why are we doing this for everybody?
Oh, well, I mean, and yes, we're certainly trying to get back to the moon, but what's coming up next? We're also building a moon base in parallel. And why are we doing that? Well, it's for a lot of the shirts I see around here, which is Occupy Mars. I mean, what a great opportunity. Go to the moon, return to the moon, build a moon base on the South Pole, interact with the water ice, right? Maybe work on some of those skills we're going to need when we're 4 days away from home for what we might need someday when we're 9 months away from home. But we got other things coming up too. You got Nancy Grace Roman, that telescope's going to launch later this summer. There's a lot of great, exciting things going on.
They're just yapping,
right,
man.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, SpaceX, we're custom built to try and make life multiplanetary. We're super honored, excited to be part of this entire Artemis program. Really excited to see Starship, sending people to the moon, all of the different pieces working together. It's going to be a really exciting
5 minutes, guys.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having me here. It's great to see everybody. Again, I know a lot of hard work leads up to a moment like this, so we're all rooting for you, and we're looking forward to meeting up next year in Earth orbit.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you jump back in there. We got about 4 minutes to go. I'll toss it back down to Kate and Jake.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say we could listen to you guys yap about the moon pretty much all day.
I said it looks so Cartier Santos
about the future of exploration on the moon. And if you caught the show yesterday, you also heard some more future space exploration news.
Yeah, that's right. From to Mission Commander Chun Wang will be one of the first humans to become an interplanetary traveler. Don't think I've ever said that word before. While also joining Starship's first mission to fly past the moon.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Amazing. In fact, that Dragon capsule that you saw there was Dragon Resilience. That is the same Dragon spacecraft that Administrator Isaacman flew in both Inspiration 4 and Polaris Dawn. So it's a good one. Now, Dan, we're now coming back into a terminal
Look
count
how cold
again.
That is.
Anticipation is definitely growing as we proceed towards our second attempt. Once again, this is the first flight. We're aiming to
some of my grandma's cookies
for the first time. Starship version 3, massive upgrades across.
Get ready, folks. Version 3, new pad, new rocket, new everything. 460,000 viewers on here.
We've had a pretty quiet countdown today. We are looking at a green range.
Can I see this from South Carolina? I have no idea, brother.
With our weather, with the vehicle, or with the pad for a launch. We are now getting into the phase where we're closing out prop load on the ship. And then booster is going to close out in about 15 seconds or so. Once we're fully done with this, you're looking at 11.5 million plus pounds of liquid propellant on board Starship and Super Heavy. We're going to get the pad itself ready, push back all of the propellant that's in those lines running from the farm up to the launch mount, just kind of harden the area and get it ready for launch. We're going to peek inside, hopefully see the engines do a little wiggle as we do our final steering check. That'll happen at T-minus 100 seconds, and then after we get through T-minus 40. If you tuned in yesterday, you're very familiar. If we need to hold, we can go into what's called rapid recycle, essentially, where we can hang out at T-minus 40 seconds. It's built in. We're only going to hold if there's an issue, not currently tracking one. They can pop up after we pass T-minus 40, but right now we're looking good. Hopefully going to move right past that.
And then once we do pass T-minus 40 seconds, a number of events will occur in quick succession. That is when the QD vent gate, or quick disconnect vent gate, will clear the gas commodity lines that connect the pad to the vehicles. Both the ship and the booster will configure their comm systems for flight and will rapidly run leak checks on gas and fluid tanks. And the booster goes to internal power,
2 minutes.
and its engines will get their final priming for launch, while the ship's engines begin
Bases
their
in
assembly profile
South Texas.
and arms the automatic flight safety system.
Yeah, and once we pass T-minus 40 seconds, we still have the ability to rapidly recycle the count under certain conditions back to T-minus 40 seconds.
Looks like we might be getting some engine wiggles here, as Dan mentioned earlier. These allow us to check out the thrust vector control actuators on these engines.
You stopped talking, I thought there was a problem.
Yeah, that's definitely right. And flame diverter on pad 2 activates at around T-minus 17 seconds and enters what is essentially the point of no return at T-minus 10 seconds.
I'll look at flight radar, see if there's anything real quick.
If we have a hold close to T-minus 17 seconds, there's a chance we could recycle, but the closer we get to T-minus 10, the lower that chance becomes.
Coast Guard
we just
plane.
heard we're at T-minus 1 minute.
Yeah, so at this point in time, we're going to stop
And
talking.
a
We're going to let
helicopter.
the
Army
rocket
helicopter.
take over and listen to some
1
amazing
minute, guys.
pad sounds of the first flight of Starship version 3.
1 freaking minute.
All right, we are holding. We were just waiting for the fuel pushbacks to complete into the prop farm. We did hear that that did just complete, so expecting them to reset that hold shortly.
Reset the hold. Reset the hold. Ooh, there we go.
Clock, the hold is reset. Clock is rolling.
Everyone shut up right now. 30
Flight directors
seconds.
go for launch.
500,000 viewers. 26, 25. This is so exciting. Turn it up all the way. 15.
Minus 10,
Here
9,
comes the water.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
That's crazy.
ignition. We got liftoff.
Pitching downrange.
Look at the shockwaves. This is unreal. That's like 1,000-foot plane.
Chamber pressure nominal.
All right, we are T plus 30 seconds into flight, seeing 33 out of 33 Raptor 3 engines on booster V3, ascending over the Gulf now, coming up on maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Booster and ship, avionics power, telemetry nominal.
Systems looking good. We're just passing through the period of maximum dynamic pressure.
Compare this stream to the NASA one.
A little over a minute into flight now. Vibrations chilling out here at Star
Unreal.
Factory as we continue to watch Starship Flight 12 arc out over the Gulf. The next major thing coming up is going to be hot staging.
Unreal, dude.
Reminder, we do what's our version of MECO.
I'm saying,
Most
IDG.
engines cut off, so we're going to shut down all but 5 of the Raptor engines on the
That's
booster.
what I'm saying, dude.
And then after that happens, we're going to ignite the 6 engines on
I'm excited
ship
for the
while
separation.
it is still attached. We have clamps that hold the 2 together. Those are going to retract inside of that hot stage ring, kind of protect them. Looks like we had 1 of the engines go out, still flying on 32 of the Raptor engines. But again, once we get the hot staging, those 6
I should
engines
go
on the
outside,
ship
but
are
it's
going
so
to ignite.
far. I feel like there's no way.
We're going to do it in a little bit different of a
After the
sequence
separation,
on
I'll
version
run really
3.
quick.
Essentially, those 3 RVAC engines will ignite